Traders, what is going on? About 10:21 right now. Took 2 trades today. I hope you guys killed it. Yesterday, ended up missing a couple good shorts I was looking at. Today, I did not want to miss it. So I started early. Ended up not doing too well on VRML. VRML, I started a little too early because yesterday, guys, as you know, we were trading 2 stocks out of the gates, MLND and ALRN. So I want to review those real quick just because today, it's emotions, guys. They're awful. They're awful. Emotional trading is the worst thing ever. But yesterday, MLND was looking for a sell-off, some profit taking out of the gates. This one did drop from 260 down to 217. We were watching it. I was hoping some of you guys got it from pre-market analysis yesterday. And what we were looking for was just overbought conditions. This is what we do every single day. This is what consistency is, traders. Doing the same thing every single day. Not trading this, not trading that. Trading with different size here, applying more risk there. Consistency is doing the same thing every single day. So MLND, overbought conditions, very light in pre-market and after hours. That's exactly what I look for because when these guys who are buying at the close of the day do not see that push up the ramp in after hours pre-market, they're looking just to lock in profits. Oh, volume's not coming in. Let me lock in the profits. You guys have been there. You've done it. And I look to take advantage of this. I find these stocks that have these overbought conditions. Look at this massive volume coming in. Abnormal amounts of volume provides us with abnormal amounts of opportunity. Opportunity is what we're paid for as traders, not our time. So MLND missed that one yesterday and made me a little upset. My emotions got a little heightened. I recognize that, but still traded a little bit. Ended up very slightly green, not much at all. But I just closed it down. I was very frustrated yesterday. ALRN was another one we were watching yesterday. Overbought conditions the last few days. This one popped out of the gates, ended up shorting it, and turned into a nice winner. So today, with that being said, I really did not want to miss. I didn't want to miss these short plays. And because of that, I started a little early. VRML ended up starting this one a little too early today. Here's my trades on it. Started once, twice. I scaled into it. You guys know this is what I was talking about in pre-market. I like to scale into my positions because sometimes, like I said, there's a couple different scenarios that usually happen on these plays. They'll normally get a pop and drop like VMRL did, but it took a little bit longer than what? Than ALRN, the one I traded yesterday. So VRML started a little early. And then I just cut it right here. If it's not working, you're either right or you're right out. Very important to remember, right or right out. You don't play around with these. You don't throw fire, you don't throw gasoline on the fire and let your account burn, essentially. You got to have proper risk management. I was happy here that I stopped out, but was very irritated because I knew this was a good setup that was likely going to work out as it did, but I just did not trade it well. You ever have one of those stocks where you kind of know what's going to happen, but you're not trading it well. You do get a good hand at the poker table. You get pike pair aces, but for some reason you're just like you're not playing it well. People are reading you easy. You're not able to get people to throw in chips on the table. I couldn't get the read here. I just started early. I think FOMO, FOMO. It can happen both on the short side and the long side of a trade. So I just started early. This short right here ended up working out. This one here, I was just irritated. This was nearly a revenge trade, so I was either right or right out there, just single entry, single exit, was looking for it to kind of break down through this VWAP. It wasn't doing it in the time that I kind of had allotted for it to, so I just got out of it. Because if it doesn't do it when I think it's going to do it, I don't know what it's going to do. And I'm not in the business of gambling. This is a business, and I treat it like a business. I take this all very, very serious. It's just irritating. VRML it did do it what I thought it was going to do. I just traded it bad. That's all there is to it. Just traded it bad on VRML. And we were watching this one in pre-market. Ended up being a really nice trade today, all the way down to 450. Guys, I couldn't bring myself to do a recap yesterday because I was so mad that I missed that move at the start of the day. And now this is making me mad. Watching this, there's always something to be mad about when it comes to trading. VRML, we were watching this one in pre-market, overbought conditions. Actually, over the last few weeks, very overbought conditions. That's exactly why we were watching this. That's all there is to it. Volume, we look for what? We look for good volume. As day traders, we're hunters of volatility and managers of risk. So I did miss, I did FOMO into this, missed it, but then when it started pushing back up towards high day, that's when I actually got the good trade on it. And this is an easier trade for those of you who are new. You just risk off a high day. Oftentimes these things they'll sell off, they'll wash out, they'll get a little bit of a rebound, but you have all these guys in here that are now looking to stop out, stop break even, or what have you. And so there's always natural resistance in here, and then shorts come in and like to short this as well. You see these upper shadows, just risking off of 560. So this one ended up working out, did make it work for me. Got a little bit back on it right there on VRML. The next trade I took was just straight off the scanners, guys. Intensity stock was always scanner play on the no, it wasn't BZUN. BZUN this morning. I trade the short and long of this, guys. This was my moneymaker here today. BZUN. Here's my trades. Did trade it a lot. Looks a little ugly here and there, but it ended up working out. Took two shorts here. I scaled in half, scaled in the other half. It ended up breaking through. High day that it looked like. Oftentimes I will trade the over-under method, saying, okay, and this is something I use a lot of the times. If it breaks above and holds that level, I will stop out. And it looked like it was. It didn't. Of course, I'm going to top take it. And then I re-added into it. I scaled back into it right here, cracked in a VWAP, locked in profits. Very fast move. Faster the move, the weaker the trend. So this one was already selling off, then had a very fast wash and sell off even more. And oftentimes when people are panicking out, that's when you want to buy in. And oftentimes when people are FOMOing in on the long side, that's when you want to be shorting it. So that's what we do here at Everyday Trading. Ended up longing it here. Scaled out right there, re-added long, scaled out some more, re-added long, reduced my risk a little bit, re-added right here, and scaled out on the long side. So traded both the short and long of it. A couple ugly looking trades in here, reducing some risk a little bit when it didn't look like it was going to work. But that one ended up working out. Took it all at about 32.60, sitting at 32.89 right now. So this was strictly a scanner play. Very fast move, $31 to 34.55. Faster the move, the weaker the trend. So I ended up taking a short on that euphoric move and ended up buying into it on that panic, on that fear. Buy fear, sell euphoria. That's what we do. Traders, let me know if you have any questions at all in the comment section below. That's going to be it for today. 1 for 2. I don't know the math. VRML, I was probably right on that. BZUN definitely made up for it though. So that's what we got to do, guys. We got to minimize those losses, those losing trades, maximize our winners. And despite VRML working out, they don't always work out. So we always have to manage that risk well. Guys, smack that like button, hit the subscribe button, email me if you have any questions at all. Love you guys, and we will see you all first thing in the morning.